Good evening. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just doing something I forgot to do. Right then, I'm back. Right. Hi Stephen, hi Terry, Steve Parsons, Lynn, Bob, Kat, Leela, Paul, John, Den, Andy, Graham, Cheryl, Phil, Leela, John, 101. Good evening everybody, how are you all doing? It's Friday once more. Been a bit of a hectic week to be honest with you, with work and off out in London yesterday. It's been a busy old week. Hi Terry, Donna, hi Lee. I'm glad Terry sorted your stickers out for you. Fair play to you, Terry. Rob Allen, good evening. Hang on, Linda. Finally came out upstate New York. Oh, fair enough. Rocky Fish. I think that's everyone. If I've missed anyone, then I'm a terrible person. I do apologise, but anyway, Laura, how are you doing? So, as you can see, yesterday we went to London, so it's been a bit busy. We was out Sunday and we was out yesterday and we're out on Sunday, so getting a few days in, you know. But we had a really great time. We went to a canal. We needed somewhere centralised for London. Good evening, Magnets Away and Michael Mount, and we were looking at the Regents. Now, I do like the Regents. I've done really well at the Regents, but the problem is in the week there's nowhere to park in London around the Regents Canal. And it was about 3/4 mile away to walk to where we wanted to go. So we moved a little bit out. We went to Hayes. Now, that bridge, that place we're standing, is the place that me, Shirley and Dan did in November 2019. And that's where all the bus stops came from. That's where the police belt came from, and the handcuffs and the bayonet and that. And that was with the beast. So really we wanted to go back with some bit better magnets. So kill two birds with one stone. We headed there. Let's have a look. Hi Joanne, Colleen, how you doing? Just try and keep it. Loopy Lou, FK. I don't think I've missed anyone. I don't think so anyway. But yes, so we headed back there. Now, we knew the stretch had been heavily done because even when we got there was bits of rubbish on the floor. There's a surprise. Bits left. Keeps happening, that does lately, to be honest with you. Hi Dana, Antoinette, how you doing? So, but we headed there anyway, and we walked to the first bridge because the idea was to go as far away while we weren't tired and work our way back to where we was meeting Jeremy. And it was a long walk. It was well over half a mile. It was horrible towpaths as well. But there we go. When we got there, the Banksy had gone. There used to be a Banksy on the wall, but that's been the protective cover's been taken off it, and it's been sprayed over. Which the Banksy was far better than what is actually there now, to be honest with you. But we had to go, and stuff was coming out straight away. To be honest with you, a lot of heavy stuff. There was a lot of big heavy stuff there. You'll see it all in the video anyway, because like I said, we pulled out a lot of stuff yesterday, hell of a lot of stuff, and the problem is a lot of it was big, but that never deters. You know, like with something big, that's just more of a challenge, isn't it? You see, so we just went for it, and it paid. It really did. Hi Rachel, hi Tailboy, hi Carol. We didn't do. See you, lady, pooping at that bridge. To be honest with you, there was a lot of mess along there, to be honest with you. It really wasn't a nice place. There was people doing all sorts of things along there, but we did bump into another YouTuber. He's a litter picker. Now, I can't remember what his name was, but he was getting bags and bags of rubbish. Unbelievable. I have given him a shout out on the video because I could remember his name yesterday, but I've slept since then, so unfortunately I can't remember his name now. Terry might remember who it is, because Terry's got a better memory than me. take your rubbish with you. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't massively bad, but there was bits all over the place, all little bits. And as you went along the towpath, there was bits as well. But we picked it up anyway. We put it in our pile because we did get a big pile for the scrap man, in all fairness. Really did get a big pile for him. So we just added it to ours. Sarah, good evening. Well, I'm trying to keep up with everyone. Yes, we literally added it to our stuff, and Scrapman collected today. And at the first bridge, the random thing was we hadn't even called the Scrapman, and we piled a lot of stuff up there because we moved down a little way. And when we moved down a little way, we pulled out lots more stuff. So as we was taking it all up there, somebody had nicked a load of the scrap. It wasn't our Scrapman because he hadn't actually got the location. Hi Donna, but yes, somebody had nicked half the scrap. Not all of it, only half of it. You know, but we was able to build the pile up again. I'm just hoping when the scrapman went back to that one, somebody hadn't been and nicked that as well. But somebody was actually stealing the scrap off the bridge. But he'd had to go, so we fished the Banksy Bridge. Well, you missed a lot of stuff, you did, Jabba. You left all the big stuff in there for us. Let's have a look. But it was good. It was fun. The main thing is we had a good day out, and the weather was absolutely beautiful to remember. Remember by the strip club, but that's the one, yeah. Yeah, the Banksy Bridge. Hi, Robin. I can't remember who I've said hello to now. Rughampton Raiders, good evening. But yes, there is a strip club on that bridge. Well, not actually on the bridge, it's in the pub next door. So, pint and a pull. Let's have a look. Try and keep it with these. It does, Mike, it really helps. Yes, cause actually we'll talk about that now. Be looking into this YouTube thing, and obviously if you don't interact with the channel, people that just watch, don't leave a comment, don't leave a thumbs up or even a thumbs down, YouTube sees them as dormant accounts, and it can class them as bots as well, and you won't get notifications. So even if you don't want to comment, just put a thumbs up or something. You should do, because for the interaction, for YouTube to place you and to give you notifications, if they think you're just a dormant account or a ghost account, you won't get them. And they take them off me as well, because it goes through spells like that with the channel that, you know, sometimes you can do 200 subs a month, but I can also lose 200 subs a month. You know, that's how it works. So just leave a thumbs up, just leave a comment, anything, and it just keeps everything nice and smooth and keeps it running. And it's for your benefit as well, because at least you get to see when we go live. I know the comments are flying by. I'm trying to keep up with them. Anybody I missed, I do apologise. Hi, AJ. But yes, I apologise for that, because I'm trying to talk, read the comments. Hi, Adrian. It's just names now that I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there that long. That's just what Jabba said, Rocky. I think you didn't throw your magnet in enough. I think that's what it is, because we got loads out. That's it, a thumbs down like you've just done. Thank you for that. Interaction is what it's all about. So if you want to leave a thumbs down, you go for it. If you want to get the rest of the family to leave one as well, because we don't actually care. Let's have a look. No, I don't know about you personally, but when I watch people's videos, even if I don't like them, I don't bother with the thumbs down. I just don't give them a thumbs up. But there's some people that just want to come on here and try and upset me, but won't work. Pounding the pot strip club. Oh yes, Aaron, he did the live. Yes, I did. What I watched it on the way home. Actually, I wanted to see what he said. Trying to kick me out of my own group. Terrible. Terrible. I do like how he had to put the phone at an angle like that, so him and Donna could be in, you know, in the same picture then. Him and Paul. Yeah, sorry. Him and Paul in the same picture. I'm reading comments. Thank you very much. A thumbs up to appreciate. That's it, exactly. Alright, hang on. I will get to the bottom of these comments. You're definitely testing me tonight. And Lee is off to America soon as well. So look, right, I'm going to get down there. As Aaron kept the blue wig. No, it wasn't his, it was just borrowed. I think the words are borrowed. I know I might leave him on the lives actually. I can carry on fishing then. But no, I did sort of dump it on him because we was running a little bit late, because the BBC lot, they all came down on the train, and as per usual everything runs late. I knew we was running out of time, so I just literally handed Aaron my phone and said do the live, because I was still doing a bit of filming at the time, so I couldn't actually stop. And no, he did well. He did well. So I think he'll have to do more of them. And then when Terry and Paul's back from the holiday, we'll get them to do the lives. She's probably calling me names now. Hi Wolf, how you doing? Kevin Havens. How's the cannon go? Now the weather's getting, we're getting some lighter evenings. Now the weather's getting a bit warmer. We will be getting onto that. It's just, obviously, it's an awkward thing. I work a lot. Aaron works a lot. It needs time spending on it. The evenings have been too cold and dark, so it is now out of the oil. It did spend a fair bit of time in the oil, but it really has done it a world of good, to be honest with you. So later this year, you will get to see it. And there's no point in rushing it. Definitely no point. The division. Last man, good evening. See, Jabber even knows the name of the place. That's the worrying thing. Always knows. Mind you, it's a pub. I should think you could probably ask Jabber at any pub in the UK and we'll know where it is. It's sunny, warm. I know the weather was beautiful yesterday. I thought it was going to actually rain, but it was really nice. I don't know. I want to know what you two get up to in your spare time. I can't get to the bottom of comments. You're definitely testing me. You're definitely testing me. Because we're going to do some giveaways in a minute anyway. Has everyone ever taken a magnet on a plane? Is it difficult? Well, it's not difficult to take it on there if they let you. You want to speak to Ray. Ray's the man you want to speak to. Raymond Harp. He's the man that he knows about taking magnets on the planes. So I think some allow it, some don't. I think they have to be in a protective case or something. But I don't know. Never done it. Yeah, AJ wasn't actually taller. He's actually standing on a bit of a platform there. There's not much in it. Believe me, there's definitely not much in it. Terry and Paul doing the live, be amazed. It would, wouldn't it? Apologies for not traumatising me. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. I know all the strip clubs in West London, but why doesn't that surprise me? He's a local, he's a flipping regular, you mean? Hi George, how you doing? Heavy metal detecting, good evening to you as well. God, you lot are definitely testing me. I'm going to get down Sean Fraser. I don't know who I've not said hello to. If I haven't said hello to, I apologise. But hello to everybody and thanks for joining once more. Right. I'm buffering a bit here. It's because in this house, every time I want to go on a live, everybody seems to stream movies. So... please don't talk about planes to Craig. Okay. Whatever that means, I do not know. Hi Raymond. But I'll have to message him now and ask him about planes then. If you told me not to do it, I'm going to have to do it. And again, the wrong... That's probably why he knows every one of them, Dave, because you know what Ben's like when he gets on the wrong train, which is quite a common thing in all fairness. It's not a one-off. Ben used to be one of the strippers. I don't. That's a thought that I really don't want. Jabba stripping, I feel. So I quite agree. But anyway, apparently it's going to be nice at the weekends if you are going out. Then hopefully things are starting to look up. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start. We're going to give away. We're going to do the third prize, I think. Now, all the names have been entered onto the spin wheel. I am going to put that up on the screen, and you will get to see it live. So, this is third prize we're going to give away now. This is the disappeared in the green screen again. Small Cooper's bomb with the stand. So, here we go then. Let's see who's going to win this. Let me just plug this into my phone so you can actually see it. But good luck to the person that's going to win this. There we go. So everybody's name's on there. I'm going to turn my screen off because you can't see the name of who wins. So here we go then. Everyone ready? Let's definitely see who's going to win this one. There we go. Eileen Murphy, you have won the small 3D printed Cooper's bomb. Congratulations. There we go. It looks much better in the flesh because it's not all translucent then, but there we go. Well done to Eileen Murphy. You've won yourself a 3D printed Cooper's bomb like the one I found in Coventry quite a while ago actually now, but congratulations on your win. There we go, it's all caught up now. The comments have freezed a bit, but well done, Eileen. We'll give it a few minutes and then we'll get on to the second place one. And the second place one is this beautiful plaque done by Tracy Howarth, Maple Leaf Magnet Fishing, 5th anniversary one. Amazing job, as always. Really, really good. Right, let's get back on these comments. So Arlene, if you are on it, get in touch. What have I missed? You've missed a sticker on that new car you're getting tomorrow's shirt. But I'm sure we can change that. Westland. Jabba, you just leave it now. Leave it now. You make yourself look silly. There we go. Lots of highs and a small bomb. There we go. That summed it up, isn't it? So anyway, yesterday, what it was all about. Now, as you can see above my head, I hate this back to front. That man there, Jeremy Vine. Now, a lot of you will probably know him, and obviously people abroad probably won't. Jeremy is a TV presenter. He has a show on Channel 5, and he's also a Radio 2 presenter, and he's on every day. I believe he's the second highest paid person on the BBC, but his producer got in touch now and said that obviously Jeremy spoke about magnet fish. He spoke to 3 or 4 people on the radio before, but he's never actually had a go at it, and he wanted to have a go himself to see what it was like. So that was the main reason going there. His producer and that, they're actually taking the picture. We got them on the camera because Terry is there, look, but she's just well hidden. Sorry, Terry, but so yeah, he came across London to join us. So the minute he'd finished his 2 o'clock show on the BBC radio, he shot on, got onto the tube, got onto a train and come and joined us. But he wanted to have a go. It's something he'd never done before, and he didn't really get it. That's what he said. And when I spoke to him, I said, you know, do you actually understand what it's about? And he just couldn't really get his head round it until he had his first throw. And then he got it. All you people on here know that fish, that probably when you hear about it, it's hard to understand why anyone would want to do this hobby and go out and get smelly and covered in rubbish and everything. But as we all know, once you do it, that's what happens. Happy birthday, Corey. Corey's Magnet Adventures. I see he's just sneaked in, so big happy birthday to Corey. So yes, on his first throw, wasn't the furthest his first throw, but you know, it's like anything, you've got to get used to it. But he was absolutely fascinated by the simplest things, which is the sign of somebody that's got interest. And he really enjoyed himself doing it. Things from pennies, chav cans, vapes and things like that. And he found it absolutely fascinating. He had a few goes at it. He was amazed how much stuff was actually in the waterway, and you got to remember that was an area that has been heavily done as well. When he arrived, we'd actually been at that bridge for about 40 minutes probably, and you can see behind me there the pile was massive, and that's only a fragment of what we pulled out. And that is the area. Even I've hit that. 3 of us hit that, like I say, 4 years ago, but the stuff's still coming out, and a lot of big stuff. It took a lot of work. We did have to work hard to get the stuff out, but still lots of smalls, lots of modern, typical canal really. But it still fascinated him. He still couldn't believe some of the stuff. We showed him some things we found earlier in the day, and it was nice to speak to someone with just a genuine interest. And as he said, if you watched yesterday's live while he was on there, he says he gets it now. Took him a while. Once he'd had a throw, he gets what the fascination is. He gets, why we want to do it, why we enjoy doing it. But he generally is a nice bloke, and I think if the opportunity arrives, he definitely wants to come out for a full day, he said, because he really did enjoy it. It is worth getting stinking dirty because there is some interesting stuff. And ultimately, as well, Bosnia magnet fishing, good evening to you. It's just getting rid of the rubbish, just getting it all out there. Think about it. Think if you look at your own group, look at your own channel, look what you've done, how much you've pulled out. And you imagine if you put all that together to see how many tons and tons of rubbish has come out the waterway. We're talking thousands of tons of scrap has been pulled out of the UK waterways. I mean, effectively, the water level should have dropped, but it really hasn't dropped. We're still getting major flooding. Can I shout out Bosnia magnet fishing? There we go. Obviously, if you haven't checked them out, go and have a look. I haven't, so I will go and have to have a look myself. But yeah, Bosnia magnet fishing. There we go. There's your shout out. Oh yeah, Paul and Terry going away. We are going to get so skinny when Terry and Paul are away. But no, they've earned this holiday. They need a break. We've worked them hard. And Paul and Terry are just absolute stars. Do anything to help. They are lovely people. And all these names on this spin wheel, Terry went through the live stream and got them all for me because that's the sort of person she is. So I can't speak highly enough of them too. So they really do need to get away, enjoy that holiday. Get back, get that cast off and get fishing again, Terry. I'm try and get down these comments. Yeah, I've shouted out your channel multiple times. I'm going to try and catch up. Oh, Nicola, she's sneaked in as well. Do the major clue. Well, I think everybody on here, like I say, everybody on here that fishes knows what we're doing. We're doing it. Yeah, we are looking for interesting things. We do want to find our treasure, but it's definitely nice just to get rid of the rubbish as well. And there's so much of it, so much. I don't do much magnet fishing, but I do metal detect. Last year alone, I found tons worth of scrap in the ground. I know, it's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? That buried, tossed in the waterways, fly tipped. It's one of my pet hates, that is, but fly tipping is, one of those horrible things. But councils have made it really difficult, haven't they? Councils have done it now where around by me the tip's only open 4 days a week on limited hours. It's still not right to fly tip it, but they make it difficult to actually get rid of your rubbish, and unfortunately that then encourages people just to get rid of it. Have I found any German helmets? No. Found a British one. Not a soldier's one of those ones that are really common that everybody seemed to wear in Britain. Can't think of the name of it. Paul, come on, you know all this stuff. One of those ones, it was pretty rotten though. And then, I found two of them because I found one in Banbury and also found one in Nottingham. Both pretty rotten, to be honest with you. I think, as usual, I gave them away. John Clayton, good evening. If I haven't missed anyone, John Lloyd, how you doing? I apologise, it's nothing personal. Right. Hi, Lindsay. You got that band sorted yet? Hi, Claire. Hi, Barry. Cool, blimey, they're all sneaking in tonight. All sneaking in. Let's have a look. I'm going to try and catch up on the comments, so bear with me. There we go. I'm down the comments. Where was I? Earlier on. Now, completely off subject. Completely away from the subject. So, Zuckerman. There we go. Cheers, Lee. Yeah, I've had two of them. I had a problem. I've got a Sarah Wolves. Oh, that's the one. That's the yam that terrifies me. She was picking on me in Aaron at the weekend. She really was. Yeah, Roger just got it running today, lol. I'm not going to comment anymore. So, completely off there. I've got one of these Ring scooter cameras, right? So, in the week it packed up. So, it was my job to try and get it working again today. Could not get it to connect to the Wi-Fi. So, as you do, you've got to get up the ladder, get to the lights, and get the barcode, try and scan it again. Anyway, it didn't work. So, after an hour and a half of messing around with it, that was it. I'm ringing the technical helpline. So I've done a little online chat to the technical helpline, who said, we can't help you, you need to ring the technical helpline. So I rang the technical helpline, put me through to switchboard in America, and then after it put me through the switchboard in America, it connected me to somebody in China. So we had a bit of a language barrier. We'll start there. Bit of a language barrier. So she told me to try this, that, everything that I'd been doing for the last hour and a half. And every time I said I'd done that, she said, can you try it again? And when it didn't work the first time, she said, try it again. It was getting a bit tedious after a while. So, wouldn't admit there's a fault with the camera. Just kept saying, try this, try that, do this, try a different phone. Anyway, what she said was, I'm going to send you out a replacement camera and do it that way. Still wouldn't admit there was anything wrong with it. But they said they're going to do it. So, that's when it got interesting. What she said was, you need to get a piece of paper, write today's date on it, and write the time down on this piece of paper. Okay? And it says, now I need the MAC address off the back of the camera. Now I said, right, okay, well, I haven't got it because this camera's like right up in the air on the wall. And she says, can you get the number off it? I said, well, not quickly. I've got to move the van, I've got to get the ladder out, I've got to climb up there. Oh, wait. So you have to go up there. Now you can't get to this sticker without unbolting the camera from the wall. I unbolt the camera from the wall. I took a picture of the back of it and get the MAC address off the back, which is what they want. Get the piece of paper, and she says, and send them over in a picture. So I laid the bit of paper next to the camera. I took the photo, and she said, no, it's not good enough. I said, what do you mean it's not good enough? She goes, you're not doing what I'm telling you. I was like, excuse me. She goes, you're not doing what I'm telling you. I said, so me being me, I said, don't treat me like a bloody idiot. And she was like, no, you just listen to me. And I said, she goes, you need to take a picture while holding it. I went, that's a piece of paper. She goes, no, it's two photos. I said, no, that's not, it's one photo. So I got the piece of paper and took it, and she said, no, they need to be together. She wanted me to climb the ladder. While up on the ladder, hold the camera in one hand, then hold the piece of paper in the other hand and take a picture, which I explained is going to be quite difficult because I've only actually got two hands. But no, she wanted that, and she was very, I said, how do you expect me to stand on a ladder, 2 floors up, hold a camera, hold a piece of paper and take a picture? I said, you think I'm some sort of idiot? In the end, I just went up there and I disconnected the camera, I carried it down, I held it, took a picture of it, and she says, that's what I asked you for the first time. So rude, so rude. So the cameras are brilliant. When they're working, they're really easy to set up. When you have problems with them, good luck with the technical helpline, because they treat you like bloody idiots. They want you to climb ladders and with 3 hands and take pictures. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, that was that. Let's have a look. My nails fixed today. Oh, you had your nails fixed today? Suppose I should get mine done sometime. Not. So, yes, Sunday it was very good to see a lot of you. I'm just looking on here since that scary one came on that was picking on me and Aaron. We did have a bit of a laugh. If you haven't watched Sunday's live, you really need to go and watch the live, because you get to see what Aaron looks like with hair. Tech was an idiot. Yeah, they want you to fall off the ladder, I think, and then they don't have to replace the camera, do they? But, yeah, it was good to see them. Quite a few people on Sunday, a few new faces as well, a few scary ones, a few normal ones, but it was good. It was a good day it was. I hate rude people. Yeah, well, it's just the way she said it. When she said, no, that's not what I'm telling you, I'm like, telling me? You're meant to be asking your customer service. Mrs. wants me inside. We've actually got one of the inside ones, Dave, over there, which is what we got for the dogs, actually. So we actually have a dog cam as well. Yeah, let's not go there. But anyway, Yeah, there we go. Support crappy support lines. Yeah, it's just when they start talking down to you, that's just really, really does frustrate the heck out of you. Blimey, I think we're having a yam yam takeover. 360 magnets are definitely the best. Definitely the best. Most outlines are like that. Don't ever try and get in the Microsoft outline. Fortunately, I'm a Mac person, so I will never ring the Microsoft line 100%. I think what the problem is, you see, because I know what it's like with outlines. I know people that actually work on them for all their sins, and the problem is they all read off a Bible, as they call it. You know, they've got a list of questions to ask you, and they have to follow that process. So they work from the top. Now, they haven't written these. They probably don't understand these either. They've just got the standard lines of what they've got to ask everybody, the same question. And it must get really boring, to be honest. Somebody loves hilarious. I know it just happened, and that blue hair. I think that was Roger's fault, actually. I'm sure Roger came over with a blue wig. See, I said David done his bikini line earlier, and that was even worse because Aaron had it on his head. Gorilla Glue fixes everything, doesn't it, Cowboy? He was a pain. Yeah, the days of the satellite fish funny when you're on one leg. And yeah, I must admit, I did just do a bit of satellite installation, and I can liaise with taking the window off, standing on the window frame, hanging out, drilling holes in the wall to put the dish up. That was in my younger days. That's when, you know, I didn't care about falling out the window. But yeah, that was definitely a long time ago. But yeah, I've hung out quite a few windows. I used to do alarm fitting as well, house alarm fitting, and that was pretty much the same. Because we used to go and do it in the cars, because we used to do it as like an evening job or weekends. We didn't really have a ladder, so you had to find alternative methods. Most of the time it was taking a window off and leaning out and doing it that way. But you get round it. You just have to. Look. Yeah. Best interesting find there in England. How many bikes? I couldn't even tell you. I could not tell you how many bikes I've had. Well in excess of 100. But I mean, when we did Oxford that day, I couldn't believe how many bikes came out in one day. Yeah. The Cube. Yes, it's a powerful magnet, but remember, it may be rated as the strongest magnet in the world, but you're not going to pick something up over the whole magnet. You've got more sides. Evo Xtreme has the exact same pulling power as that on a single face. You've got to remember that. There's no magnet out there where you're going to pick up all that on one side. And remember that one of the sides has got an eye bolt in the middle of it, which cuts down on the surface area, so it's not actually going to be rated the same on 6 sides. And you just couldn't pick something up on 6 sides. It's impossible. It's not going to work. Well, it'll work, but you're never going to pull 2.7 ton with it. I'm not knocking it. It's going to be a powerful magnet. Magnets are very good, but I don't think it's going to increase your chances at all, to be honest with you. That's my personal opinion. I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I just know that it's no stronger. Work out the figures. It's no stronger than the Evo Xtreme. It's just you got it on more sides. So yes, you're going to get a better grip on the side because it's a flat side, not a round side. But you're not going to be to the degree of making it so much better than any other magnet. Hate rude customer services. It's funny, really, because most of the time when I say, can I speak to supervisors, never actually one available. They're very good at not putting supervisors on the phone. I will say that. Indoor aerials years ago. God, the old indoor aerials, I remember them. Let's have a look. She's going away with the Northants blue cast on. How's that for dedication? I think her blood is turning blue as well. I like saying hi to everyone at the end of your life. Hi, Stevie. Oh dear. Little private joke, that one. Good to see last Sunday night. It was, like I say, new faces that I hadn't seen before. A few ugly ones that I've seen too many times, but we won't go into that. Let's have a look. I used to be a house alarm. You still flipping are? Oh no, it's foghorn, isn't it? I'm going to get to the bottom of these comments, and then we'll do the second prize then giveaway. Terry, I hope you're writing these names down, because you know what I'm like. I'm terrible. It's a novelty magnet. Barbie house alarm. You ain't stood next to her when she's squawking. There's no way she's going to be a blooming Barbie alarm. Yes, I have a Canon. That's it. The main thing is, which you can't lose sight of with this hobby, this really unusual, dirty, smelly, strange hobby, is it's fun. And that's what it's about. You've got to go out and have a laugh. If you don't find nothing, you don't find nothing. I've had a few I've had a few bad days lately, but that's life. It doesn't matter, because you know we're getting out there, we're getting stuff out. It doesn't matter if it's not interesting. You can't always go out. You cannot go out every week and find something interesting. You know, it just doesn't happen. You can go through spells of it where you can have a run for weeks of finding good things, but it doesn't always happen. It can't happen. It's impossible. There's no skill to this. There's no one's better than someone else. It's all luck. At the end of the day, doesn't matter where you look, how much you think an area is going to pay. A lot of the ones I've looked at thinking that's going to be good have been the worst ones, and the most random finds come from the most random places. And just go out open mind and just think you're doing it for the environment, but you're actually enjoying yourself as well. River Thames, South of Mile Bridge, previously classed as biohazard thanks to Thames water. Discharge from raw sewage. I want to go back to that bridge, Phil. Oh, that's nice. That is. Well, hopefully with the Thames, because it moves quite quick. Hopefully it'll move along a bit sooner. Scrap. Yeah, we're going to try picking up motorbikes and cars with the Mega Cube. Won't work. You won't pick a car up with any magnet because the metal is too thin. That's what you've got to remember. Now, these magnets may be strong, but if you stick a magnet on the roof of a car and try and lift it up, it's coming straight off. It will slide to the side because there is no thickness to the metal. The metal is too thin. The only way you can pick up really heavy stuff is it's got to be thick metal. Now, I've got Gravity, I've got the Dockbuster. Now, both of them, you stick them on a thick, heavy safe, they're an absolute nightmare to get off. You're talking plastic hammer, you're talking crowbar. Stick them on a thin-walled safe, one of the cheap hotel ones, comes off quite easy. If it's a thin metal, you're going to struggle. You're not going to lift anything to its lifting capacity. You've got to remember, when they test these things with their lifting capacity, it's on metal like an anvil. That's a big, thick, heavy chunk of steel to get the weight, but the penetration of the magnetism only works on thicker metal. So if it says it's 300 kg, on a thick lump of metal like an anvil, you've got a chance. You put that on something else, not a hope in hell. Not a hope in hell. Motorbikes, cars, no. Not from that. And what you've got to remember is as well, if that thing's rated, 450 kg per side or something like that, well, a motorbike and a car weigh far more than that. Even with a 1 ton one, you ain't going to pick no car up, I can tell you that. You saw the video I did with the Evo Xtreme when we picked that engine up. That was a Volkswagen diesel engine with all the ancillaries still on it. Now, we got that onto the flywheel. If we try and put that on anywhere else, it wouldn't have gone. The flywheel is big, thick, heavy steel, and that's why it's stuck to it, and it stuck well. It's a pain in the backside to get off, and that's what you've got to remember. You're never going to pick up things like cars, motorbikes with a magnet, because even on a motorbike, there's not even a flat surface good enough to get that magnet on there. So, yeah, most of the time, when you get motorbikes, it's because you get hooked in something. Not because you're on a metal. If you put one onto the flat of a motorbike, it's coming straight off, 100%. So, good luck with your test. I admire your confidence in it, but it won't work. That is my opinion. I did tests on magnets about 2 years ago, and I tested magnets from all the major manufacturers, and I've never put the video out. Problem is, the minute you put out a video like that just incites so much hate. That's where people say, oh, you're just saying that because you use them and things like that. No, because the thing about it was, now, I had brute magnets, I had Magnet Store, I had Magnetar, I had online magnets, and I had this other one. It was a sample one somebody sent to me to give it a go. And on a single lift pull, that actually won. Now this is a cheap magnet that was on Amazon. It was a single-sided one, and I put it up against a 360, and you will be amazed how well that did. For a magnet costing about 45 quid, that actually on the single lift was the strongest one. That was a single-sided one. But I'm not going to put the video out there because a lot of you will say it's fixed. Well, probably not you, but a lot of people say it's fixed. A lot of people will say that we faked the figures. Oh, no, we didn't. Believe me. Now, we had a nice thick bit of steel because we had a forklift truck to hook it on the back of. Now, you don't get much thicker and heavier than that. We knew it wasn't going to lift, but with a pull meter, Aaron even sanded the paint off the forklift truck. It was the garage he worked at before where he is now, and we actually sanded the paint off to get a good contact. And when that gravity and the dock buster came off, my God, the noise that made, that was scary as hell. That really was scary when that magnet came off. So, yeah, I've done a lot of testing, but I'm not going to put the video out. I'm keeping it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yes, I will try them. I've had another 2 companies get in touch with me and want me to try their magnets. One's a bit more Wukong-ish, which those days, unfortunately, have long gone. You know, they were good, you know, as a starter magnet, but everybody that bought one, they soon moved on to another one. I had another one message me today that actually wants to test a magnet. When I look at them, it's Wukong magnets with a different brand on them. A starter magnets, yes, but personally, not strong enough. Not strong enough. But don't get a magnet just because it says it's the most powerful in the world. Get what you're comfortable with. Believe me, when you start going for these bigger 360 magnets, they will break the bones in your fingers if you get it wrong. You will get it stuck to things and not being able to pull it off. I still see posts of people with like 200 clamp magnets saying, my magnet's stuck, how do I get it back? If you've got that problem with a 200 clamp, do not get yourself a 360. That's my opinion. How inclusive. Yeah, it is. This hobby has some great people in it. I'm going to have to skip a few comments because I'm trying to... It will be fun. Yeah, it will be fun. Need the magnet in certain spots, yeah. Anything really heavy, sometimes you've got to literally throw your magnet in there until it goes in a hole or gets stuck. You ask Jabba. Jabba's really good at it with rubbish bins. Tiny little slot. He's the only one I know that every time you can get it in the slot and get it stuck. If you remember the video a while ago where Aaron had to go bin surfing in the river to get his magnet out. Yeah, engine block with the flywheel on. Without the flywheel, no, because you're not going to have a wide enough contact area. When you actually look at that, if you have a look on my videos, you'll see that when we did it, we went onto the flywheel, but the magnet was actually gripping on the flywheel bolts. Wasn't actually on the... weren't making good contact with it. It was on the flywheel bolts, but the Evo Xtreme lifted that engine. The bridge is still good, just about a mile down. I hope it's flowing the other way then. Oh dear. It will be fun. At the end of the day, you got to do what's right for you, and if it's something you want to try, just do it. I'm just giving my experience because I've been there, done that. Now, I know I was trying to actually see whether I could pull my van, which weighed in at about 2.4 tons, I think. So when I had the Evo Xtreme, I was trying to get it on the rear axle. I couldn't get it on the rear axle because every time it went under there, it was sticking to the floor, the exhaust. Oh, it was a right pain in the backside, it really was. Yeah, so it was strong. Oh, evening, Mary. Right, now I'm going to do the second one. Actually, yeah, I could do a short of the magnet coming off. Yeah, it didn't half go with the bang. I've still got the footage, so I might actually do that. So, right, let's get this phone plugged. Oh, the phone's already plugged in. Right, here we go then. Let's go for the next one. This is for the 5th year anniversary plaque. Here we go then. So remember, if you're on Sunday's Live, your name's in this. Timothy, you have won yourself the 5th year anniversary plaque. Congratulations. And there we go. I thought it was going to be Kingfisher then, but it just went that last little bit. But congratulations, you are the winner of the 5th year anniversary plaque. Compliments of Tracy Howarth, who does an amazing job, but congratulations. Five years, it has. It definitely has. Time just flies by. That just means I'm just getting older. That's all it actually means. Mind you, if I'm getting older, so are you lot. So I don't feel so bad that way. But yeah, 5 year plaque. Timothy, well done to you. Mutterspore. If I got that wrong, I do apologise. But congratulations to you. That just leaves one left to do, which I'm going to do in a minute. I'm going to do that before I come off. And that's that blooming great thing there. But well done to you. So obviously the winners, get in touch. northantsmagnificent@gmail.com. Get in touch with me and I will get that sent out to you. Now remember, those were worldwide. Now with the bigger one. Now the bigger one, it was said it's UK only. So I did ask for people to say what country they were from. I think 2 did. So you're getting older, AJ gets taller. He does, and you're getting older as well, Aaron. I would say you're getting less hair, but I don't think you could go any further. But yes, so the big one. Now, if we draw that, and it's somebody who's not in the UK, unfortunately, you're not going to get it. So obviously, when it comes round, I need to do that, but I need to then draw it again. So we could be in for a bit of a long night, just in case. I'm shrinking, like everybody's bank balance in this messed up world we live in. So it's always my fault. With you, Mary, you always blame me, but we don't worry about that. A lot of people have said it's my fault, but they still go out and keep doing it, don't they? Yes, I've got that, Dave. I've meant to do that at the start of the week. That just shows what a crazy week I have. I've got it all. I will get it sent over to you, and then you get that sent. I've got one thing left myself. Devote, if you're on it, your parcel will be going out when I go to post these, because we've been getting some really cool things in that. Your mystery parcel, I think you're going to be happy with it. We've took a bit longer than anticipated, but there's something in there that's very personal, and we think you're absolutely going to love that. So that's in there as well. And I've got a couple of other bits I want to put in. So yes, I think from my side, Devote, as yours is the last one, but with the mystery parcel, I just wanted to make it good for you. So that will be going out next week when these go out. So we've just got to hope now that whoever wins this big Cooper's bomb, which is just here, hang on, this huge Cooper's bomb. Oh look, we've got most of it in there, which were made by Paul Phillips. Absolutely stunning, Paul. Really appreciate that. That is a full-size Cooper's bomb in original paint scheme, and I mean, even the stand has a drop bomb on it. Look at that. Absolutely amazing job that is, Paul. Amazing. Put it back in there. Comes with the stand. This will go off Tuesday because I'm going to see John, because he's done a plaque to go on it as well. So we want to make sure it's all done These will go out to the winners next week. No, it's alright, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But yeah, all done. Like I say, Devoters, yours is the one that's got to go out, which will be going out with these as well. Dave, I'll send you that address over. Get that one done, and then we're all clear. Right, let's get on with it. Let's get this last one done, because if it's not somebody in the UK, we're going to have to keep doing it until we get a British one. So here we go then. It's the winner for the Cooper's Bomb, the 5th anniversary one. Let's see who's winning it. Lynn Baker. So if anyone knows Lynn, or she's in here, are you from the UK? That is the question. It's nice to see the women are winning the bombs. Alright, here we go then. Are you here, Lynn? That is the question. And please be from the UK. Here we go. I don't need to admit it, it's my group, I'm always right. It's all gone quiet. Does anybody know Lynn Baker? Oh, here we go. Getting lots of congratulations. She was here. Oh, right, okay. Come on, Lynn. Are you here? Come on, she's won the biggest prize and she's gone early.
What are the odds?
Yes, Lynn is UK. Right, brilliant. Fantastic. Because I really wouldn't want to send that abroad. Yeah, I can just imagine when it goes through the X-ray machine. When it clears an airport. Just commented, right, okay. But fantastic, so well done to all the winners. That's the 5-year giveaways done. Drop me your details, Northants Magnet Fishing at gmail.com. Get your addresses, I'll get them out to you next week. And there we go, we've done. We got the Evolution stuck in a traction. Oh, yeah, I can liaise with that one, Trevor. When it goes in, because it always goes in sideways, absolute nightmare. I seem to remember somebody did that at that meetup you had as well. It took Aaron a little while to get it out, and I know I've done it at exactly the same bridge. They do have a habit of going in there, and once they're in, they're an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare, but there we go. So I think that sort of sums it up, really. Both Cooper's Bombs and the plaque. I'll put some stickers in there. I'll stick a wristband in there for you as well. But congratulations to all the winners. Oh, yes, hello. You now own a Cooper's Bomb. There we go. Cooper's Bomb on the stand. Our very own Northants Magnet Fishing. Paul Phillips did an absolutely amazing job on that. That is a life-size one. I don't think you'll appreciate the size until you actually see it. Congratulations to the other two. For the smaller one, that still comes on a stand as well, but it's more of a handy size. That's going to take a bit more room up on the side, but absolutely brilliant. Thank you for everyone that entered. I hope you enjoyed it, the live stream Sunday. It was a bit random, it really was, but still can't get used to seeing Aaron with hair, but we had fun, and that's what it all... It's the Pistas in Germany River. Yeah, if you can find it. But yeah, thank you for everyone that took part of it. Get them out next week, get me your address, we'll get them sent over. Devoted your passes coming to America, got some amazing stuff in there as well. I think you're going to be happy with this, and something that's very personal from us to you. So, that's it. Best mates, it's quite large, it is, yeah. I ain't got a tape measure. I'd say it's probably 2 foot-ish. So yeah, it's a big old box, so you'll know when it arrives. But yes, absolutely brilliant job, lovely and shiny. Glad to get it out of the house, but I've got a real one in the garage, so you know it's a North Ants thing. Right, I'm going to wrap this up now because I have got things to get on with. We are out Sunday. We are out with a great bunch of people, actually. We're going to meet the Kingfishers. We've got a location all sorted out. And we're going to have a day out. And let's hope that the finds are good. We have done the area, but we're going to go a bit further round, which we've not really done. And I think it'll pay. And I think definitely it's going to be some backache that day. But thank you all for joining. Don't forget, if you didn't catch Jeremy on yesterday's live stream, go and have a look and you'll see the excitement in his eyes, because everything he was pulling out he found absolutely amazing, which is good to see. And I'm sure we're probably going to end up out with him again soon. Oh yeah, and unfortunately you're going to have to put up with me because I'm going on radio too soon, so we can actually talk about it. So I'll let you know when that's happening, but we're going on there. We're going to have a good discussion on the day and the fact that he left his finds, and we've still got his padlock. But hey ho, that's how it is. But we will catch you tomorrow on the Premier at 9 o'clock. That is part 2 of our trip to Bishop Stortford, when we wore Barry out. Well, Terry did, because never use Terry nav, because it don't really work as well as it should do, does it, Barry? Because when she says go left or right, she didn't ask which way he was facing. And Barry had a bit of an altercation with a tree, but you know, we'll say no more about that. But thank you all for joining. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do. Press the notification bell and you will get to see when we are live. Good evening, Claire. Goodbye, Claire. No offence, nothing personal, but we'll catch you on the next one.